Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Liam Spencer has always been one of the most complex men in Los Angeles. Torn between love, loyalty, and legacy, he's stumbled, soared, and suffered in ways that only those living under the Forrester and Spencer shadows can understand. But now, Liam is entering an entirely different chapter of his life, one that even he may not survive emotionally or mentally intact. It started with a headache. Not the kind brought on by Hope or Steffi, but the kind that rattles you to your core. Liam, always brushing off his health, assumed stress was to blame. After all, he'd just witnessed Thomas making yet another suspicious move around Hope. But this pain wasn't ordinary. It pulsed like a drum in the base of his skull. Vision blurred, words slurred, and then came the blackout. When he woke up in a dingy back alley behind Il Giardino, confused and bleeding from a gash on his head, Liam had no memory of how he got there. That moment would set in motion a secret that only a few dangerous people in LA knew. A man in a leather jacket, face covered in tattoos, whispered to Liam, "You owe us now." Those words would haunt him long after he realized what they truly meant. It turns out Liam had undergone something no one could have predicted, an unlicensed underground brain operation. Conducted by a disgraced neurosurgeon who vanished from the medical community years ago, the so-called procedure was done without consent, while Liam was unconscious. A microchip, experimental and illegal, was inserted into his prefrontal cortex. Why Liam? Because of his access. His family. His wealth. He was the perfect target for a covert manipulation project designed by a rogue tech syndicate trying to infiltrate corporate empires like Spencer Publications and Forrester Creations. When Liam returned home, everything seemed normal at first. But it wasn't. The once compassionate, guilt-ridden, thoughtful man began to change. Subtly. Insidiously. He didn't cry when he saw Kelly after a week. He didn't flinch when he watched Hope tearfully beg him to come home. He didn't even blink when Wyatt asked him if he was okay. Something inside him was cold. Calculating. Different. Steffi noticed it first. The way he looked at her, not with longing or regret, but with indifference. "You don't seem like you," she whispered. But Liam just smirked. "Maybe I finally grew up." His tone was detached. Unapologetic. It sent chills down her spine. Then came the decisions. Business decisions that sent shockwaves through the Spencer empire. He sold off key shares in foreign markets without consulting Bill. He blocked Wyatt from key meetings. And when asked why, he simply said, "Dead weight slows down the rocket." It wasn't poetic. It was cruel. Hope was devastated. The Liam she knew would never gamble his brother's future or speak so heartlessly about their past. But it got worse. Liam stopped visiting Beth. He started frequenting dark, private clubs in the hills. Surveillance footage would later reveal him meeting with mysterious men, some with ties to international tech crimes and government espionage. Still, no one could prove anything. Not even Bill. The media was kept at bay. But privately, Brooke became concerned. She invited Liam to dinner one night, hoping to reach him. Halfway through her heartfelt speech about family and redemption, Liam interrupted with a chilling smile. "You think I'm broken. But maybe I've just been upgraded." Brooke froze. It wasn't until Douglas, of all people, discovered the scar on the back of Liam's head that the truth began to unravel. Playing hide and seek, the boy accidentally pulled at Liam's collar, revealing a small but distinct surgical mark. Thomas, seeing this, immediately grew suspicious. His past with medical deception made him unusually qualified to sense something was wrong. Thomas began digging. What he found stunned even him. A series of off-the-book surgeries tied to a name, Dr. Vexler, a former neurotech innovator turned criminal operative. The same man believed to have vanished after attempting mind-altering enhancements for military contractors. The same man who had been spotted at a bar near the alley where Liam was found. Thomas brought this to Ridge, and together, they confronted Bill. Bill, furious and frightened, demanded answers from his son. But Liam didn't budge. "I'm doing what you never had the courage to do, Evolve." Behind the scenes, however, Liam began exhibiting disturbing signs. Insomnia, memory lapses, moments of emotionless stares that lasted minutes, but also sudden bursts of aggression. When he slammed his fist into a boardroom wall during a shareholder dispute, drawing blood, even Katie questioned if Liam was stable. The final straw came during a Forrester gala. Liam showed up uninvited, dressed impeccably but speaking in riddles. He approached Zend in Paris, casually remarking, "You two will be obsolete by Q4. No one knew what he meant. But then he turned to Ridge and said, "You've built an empire on thread and ego. I'll buy you out by Christmas." Hope couldn't take it anymore. She confronted Liam privately, demanding he get help. That's when he revealed it. He lifted his hair, showed the scar, and said, "They made me better, Hope. You just never liked who I could become without a conscience." Shocked and terrified, Hope went to Steffi. The women, longtime rivals, found themselves aligned in one mission: save Liam from himself. They reached out to Dr. John Finnegan, who began investigating the situation discreetly. Finn confirmed their worst fears. Liam's neural scans showed foreign implants, illegal tech not approved by any medical board. Finn warned that removing it could either restore Liam or destroy him completely. The dilemma tore them all apart. Bill wanted immediate action. Steffi wanted to wait. Hope was torn. But Liam, no one knew where he went until security footage showed him boarding a private jet. Destination unknown. He left behind a letter. It read, "Don't follow. If I come back, I'll be better. If I don't, maybe I was never meant to be fixed." Weeks passed. Then months. And just when everyone began to move on, he returned. But he wasn't alone. He stepped off a sleek, black car outside Spencer Publications, flanked by 2 tech consultants. Gone was the old Liam. His posture, his tone, his entire essence had changed. Confident. Cold. Strategic. He walked into Bill's office and declared, "Step down, or be removed." Bill refused. Liam smiled. Minutes later, an emergency board vote was held. Mysteriously, Liam had obtained controlling interest. Documents, previously believed to be destroyed, were presented. Somehow he'd manipulated legal channels and offshore trusts to gain power. By the end of that day, Bill Spencer was no longer CEO. Liam was. But power wasn't enough. He wanted control over Forrester next. Using information gained during his time away, Liam launched a series of hostile acquisitions. One by one, boutique fashion houses under Forrester's wing were pressured to defect. Contracts were voided. Designers were poached. And yet, he claimed it was nothing personal. Only data, he said. Only evolution. Yet, through it all, small glimpses of the old Liam remained. A brief look at Beth's photo. A pause when Hope cried. A hesitation before signing off on a particularly ruthless acquisition. Could he be reached? Was there a way back? Hope clung to that sliver of possibility. She arranged a meeting. Just her and Liam. No threats. No pleas. Just connection. That night, at the cabin, Liam listened as Hope played a voice message Beth left. It was her singing. Off-key, silly sweet. A song only Liam used to sing to her. Something flickered in his eyes. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.